Hi, I'm Brooke.
And I'm Steven.
And this is Waiting Tables Podcast.
Pick up a tray and bust your table.
Who the f*** brewed tea?
Why the hell am I double sat?
Have you heard what is happening or what has happened in Boston with the World Cup?
Are you talking about like all of the people who are coming to America for the first time and trying Waffle House and ranch dressing?
In that, yes, in that
wheelhouse.
In that wheelhouse.
Okay.
Here's a headline I caught, which made me laugh out loud. Scotland fans have descended on Boston for the World Cup because the first time Scotland, I guess, or one, not first time, but like they don't make it every time.
Okay.
And obviously it's in the U.S. this time. Scotland fans have descended on Boston for the World Cup and bars are running out of beer. Apparently it's been a big thing in Boston. Like,
yeah,
Scotland came to drink. Because that's
all
one of the
our, is that like, are they known
Scotland's
for that?
a big, like Scotland, Ireland, big drinking culture.
Yeah.
And so
we can't keep up.
We can't keep up with the amount of beer they want to drink in Boston. They're just drinking us out.
I saw a thing that Norway packed all of their own food because they were like, don't touch that disgusting swill America feeds their people.
How did they get it here?
I don't know. It was like 100. It was like
they 10, all came over on one boat.
10,000 kgs of like food,
Jeez.
kilograms, whatever the fuck.
kgs is hard.
You said Norway?
Yeah.
Just a ship of Vikings that come over with their case of their own food.
They brought like salmon, potatoes, and something else.
I mean, dude, if that tells you anything, that country's like, we're not gonna eat anything here.
Yeah.
But then other countries are like trying things for like you said, ranch dressing.
Yeah, so I saw somewhere where they're like, you're only allowed to bring back like 3.4 ounces of ranch dressing back to England or something.
We got to keep it all here in America for the fries, man.
What are we going to do?
You can't give it away. What are you talking about? That's premium stuff.
Yeah.
Father's Day weekend.
Yeah, it was Father's Day.
In the books.
Yesterday was such a busy day. I literally, first of all, I'm never up that early in the morning unless,
What'd you think?
I hate it.
That's where I live.
I was up at 6:45. It was terrible. And then I ended up not even getting home yesterday until about 7:30. Like I left brunch, went and got an oil change that for some reason took fucking an hour and a half. And then I finally got home. Still had to go to Charlie's to feed his cats.
Oh.
So I was like this. And yesterday was actually the longest day of the year.
Does that explain why I was at work for the longest amount of time I've ever been at work?
Really long.
It was
when I was ending the day, I was like, "Oh my god, I cut 2 yards yesterday, and it felt like it was a week ago."
Oh,
so much time for
I did my
activities.
neighbors.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
I mean, yeah, that's a long day.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And while you were waking up at 6:45, I rolled into work. I pulled up to work at 6:51.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then I left the building at 11:14.
Yikes.
I think I clocked the longest day that I've ever been there. That was a good day. It was a good solid day.
Yeah,
I felt busy. There was a little lull midday, and then we just got punched in the mouth.
Yeah, it was steady. It wasn't a crazy Mother's Day, but it was steady.
Yeah, definitely. And I worked on Friday too. A couple of things that I had were from Friday. But it was overall a pretty decent weekend. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I really have in my notes is just like I have a series of things people said to me over the weekend.
Did you get any Happy Father's Day?
To me?
Yeah.
A couple people.
Table-wise.
Yeah.
Obviously not people
and then they would be like, oh, wait, if you have children.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not like you on Mother's Day where you're just going to like stuff a pillow in your...
baby, I'm pregnant, alone.
Absolutely. We don't know what we're going to do.
I got 4 at home already.
Freaking crazy. I go, no, I'm not a father, but I do have niece and nephews. And, and they go, oh, okay.
Yeah,
and that's the end of that conversation.
Yeah, funny enough, speaking about kids, my first table yesterday, my second table, I was manicuring my first table.
Okay.
And I must have put my foot back to like maybe take a step back. As I did, immediately, I felt a child just fall over my leg.
No.
And I just looked down and I said, oh no, and just kept manicuring my table.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You're dead.
Sorry.
Because you got 4 at home. That's not not stressing you out. That's a daily occurrence.
That's nothing.
Man, you just freaking...
Yeah, she was crying too. And it was my table. They went to my table.
Did they seem upset? Not your fault.
Not my fault. Keep your
kids, don't
You're
let
in a public place. People are actually working
don't
here.
let your kids
Don't
run through the restaurant.
That's
Or
what you get.
around the aquarium.
I don't
that's
even think
lined.
I said sorry because I literally just said, "Oh no," and then continued because I had full plates in my hand.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, pick the child? No, I'm not touching.
Yeah.
No. But I thought it was so funny, and literally I walked up to a great lady and I was like, "You just missed the best thing ever,
Dude."
She was like, "Damn it, I always miss the good stuff."
She always misses the good stuff.
She does.
But then she opens bathroom doors on completely nude women.
Exactly.
I would call that the good stuff,
You would.
Sorry, I apologize. That was rude. Sorry, that was no good. Speaking of the great lady, though, this is funny. My sister did our food yesterday.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chef Jess.
Shout out to her.
Sent us
slider action.
some of the most incredible sliders. Everybody loved them, was raving about them. When she dropped them off, the great lady was with me, and I said, "Do you want to meet my sister?" So we came out and had the exchange, and then she goes back inside, and Jess goes, "Was that the great lady?" Because
yeah.
they'd never met before, and I was like, "That was in fact
the great lady."
the great lady." Could you feel it? Could you feel the greatness?
Literally. Did you fucking feel it?
That made me laugh. So
It radiates it.
yeah, but shout out to Jess for feeding the staff for the second time
Absolutely.
this year. It was fan-freaking-tastic. A home run, I think. Yeah. Well, how
For
was
sure.
tell me about your brunch? What do you got? Or from anything else from the week?
Not much for that. Me knocking that kid over, I think, was the funniest thing from brunch.
Yeah, I mean,
The rest of it just was boring after that. It was just normal tables.
Yeah.
But we had a celebrity in the other day. And
Okay.
one of our
who was
it was Reba.
Reba. What's up, Miss Reba?
Literally, Miss Reba.
Never met her in my life.
Never
Said,
met
hey,
her.
Miss Reba.
Watch her all the time. But so one of our other servers did not know who she was. Don't know how that happened.
I don't know how you make it.
But so said server is at one of her other tables, and one of her other tables goes, "Oh, that's Reba." And so the server's like, "Oh, it must be one of her friends. She must know her." And the server's like, "Yeah, do you think I can go over there and talk to her?" And she's like, "Yeah, why not?" Brings the guest over to Reba's table. And as Jazz is telling me this, I'm like, "You brought a fan over to her?" And I noticed because on the table, they had an anniversary card on Reba's table. So it must have been like an anniversary card or a birthday card. So it was definitely a celebration. And she brought her over.
She just thinks. Do you think for a second she didn't realize that obviously she didn't know who it was?
She didn't know, yeah.
So she thought maybe like this person is a friend of that person.
Exactly.
But obviously
that's exactly what she thought. But why wouldn't you just walk up and go talk to your friend?
That's where you stop and go,
Yes.
there's a reason this person isn't going over to approach this
Her
other person
friend.
because they're not friends.
Yes.
She's a huge
I was like,
celebrity.
"Jasmine, what do you mean you don't know? She's a single mom who works too hard. Loves her kids, never stops. What do you mean?"
Sing the rest of the jingle for us. That's so funny, dude.
Dude, I love that show.
Reba's a good show.
It's great. It's so
the side characters in that
it's
show are
so
great
funny.
too. Yeah. Man, just walk. Can you imagine like just walking? Oh my gosh!
Walking a random
I just got
stranger over.
secondhand anxiety from that.
I
Just
know.
walking a stranger over.
And just being so oblivious to the fact that there's no connection there in the server's mind, being
interrupting
like, "Oh, fuck."
a special occasion, nonetheless, not just to like a normal lunch, like a special occasion.
Yes.
Woo!
God.
All right,
I
lesson
was
learned
like,
here.
God, that sucks.
Yeah, let's make sure that
She was
doesn't
like,
happen
"I
again.
didn't know," because Jasmine, she's so nice. She's like, "I didn't know that was
She probably
her."
thought it was. She probably took it really hard.
Yeah.
Well, one thing that was passed on to me, I gotta mention this, dude. This is a great new mispronunciation. Kayla comes up to me and said, "My table called it Ramaldi sauce."
Ramaldi Remoulade. You're putting the wrong emphasis on the wrong
Ramaldi
words.
is the most insane. Look
Now
at
I
it.
have to.
There's a DE at the end. So the hard DE.
Ramaldi.
like
No,
you
literally,
look at-
because it does look like. If you didn't know how to say words, it does look like that.
Ramaldi is crazy.
Did she have to be like, "What the fuck
I
are you
think she
talking
was like
about?"
for a second, a split second, then I knew it was remoulade. And
Yeah. Okay.
oh man,
That's
that's
great.
so good, man. What else you got?
It was fucking raining the other day, and it had just started raining. And so I'm going to run a to-go out, and I'm looking at our we have like an umbrella caddy at the front that we put up.
Okay.
Some of it is customers' umbrellas. Some of it's umbrellas that have just been left there. There were all massive umbrellas sticking out of it. So I couldn't just like reach in and grab like a little small one. And I look at a lady and she goes, you can use mine. It's a lady sitting on the right bench. You can use mine.
Okay.
And now I'm over at I'm like, this one. She's the middle one. I pull it out. I don't know if she knew that her umbrella was fucking broken as fuck. But well, first of all, when I took it outside, I have a to-go bag in my hand. There's a person in the car waiting for their to-go. This lady's here. There's KK and someone else was up at the host stand. And I can see that one of the like teeth for the umbrella, the fabric is off of it. So I'm like, okay, it's a little bit broken, like whatever. I go to pop it open. It way past the point. It flips upside fucking, like it flips like inside out of itself. And now I'm like, great. I don't know what to do now. I hear them in there laughing at me. I hear them through the door laughing. I look at my
like
to-go.
a muffled laughter.
I look at my to-go. She's laughing at me. I literally just like ripped this umbrella back down, threw it in the door, and I go back up to the to-go and she's like, I'm so sorry, honey. She's like, that was so funny. She's like, I watched that whole thing.
Oh my God, and you're just freaking pissed.
Just like, you motherfucker.
They're laughing. The car's laughing.
And the lady who who let me use it ends up at my table.
Of course, that's how it goes.
So
man.
I go greet my table. She must have like no short-term memory. Does not remember me. And just goes, we'll take 3 waters. Wow. And because I walked up to her and I was like chuckling. Like, I'm like, I remember with the umbrella situation 2 minutes ago, not even.
She's
no,
like,
3 waters.
She's 10-second Tom. She's
okay,
like,
fuck.
Who are you? Where's my water?
Yeah. She's going to go back up there and be like, I broke my umbrella.
Unfortunate.
But I was like, this was just so embarrassing. I should have looked at the tape. Because I was right in front of the front door, like you would have seen everything. That would have been so funny. So embarrassing.
Dude, that's bad.
So embarrassing.
I feel bad for you.
Thank you.
Had a lady. So this is not the first time somebody's ordered something this way, but it always makes me laugh when husband orders water, son orders water, and this lady goes, I'm going to be bad and have a sweet tea.
You're so devilish.
And I always meet him with, oh, okay.
Yeah, really.
And in my head, I'm like, that's your version of bad?
I always say, I'll cut you off after just one.
Nah, okay,
yeah,
that's
they
good.
Like that.
That's good. That's good. Because in my head, I'm walking away in my head, I'm like, bad. I mean, normally when I'm like, I'm going to be bad and get blackout and make,
let me get a double.
And make poor decisions.
Yeah.
Not have a little bit of sugar.
A little bit of sugar.
Yeah.
I had a server walk up to me and because like they know we have the show, so they'll and like that. I don't know if they necessarily want to come on the show, but they like to give us prompts to talk about on the show.
Passes stuff off.
And one of the servers comes up and he's like, "You'll never guess what this lady asked me." And I was like, "Lay it on me," because
hit me.
I'd be surprised if I was surprised. She said, "I'll take your Chardonnay, whatever's coldest." Well, they're all in the same.
They're all
fridge.
in the same fridge.
So I don't know. Yeah.
What do you mean, whatever's coldest?
I'll take the coldest Chardonnay you have.
You want me to pull one from the back of the fridge? I'm not doing that.
Don't know. Yeah, you can have a little bit of ice in your wine if you would like.
You know what? I'll stuff it in the ice for a few minutes.
Yeah,
if you want,
for sure.
Yeah.
Coldest Chardonnay, and I was like, okay, these people
out here thinking like one's colder than the other in the same fridge.
Exactly.
That just says enough that
Yeah. Like you don't know.
The last little thing that I had was again, and then I'm going to run you down the top 3 things that were said to me this weekend that made me laugh. What do you have anything else?
I have one more story.
Okay. So again, gosh, it's every time a holiday comes up and like we talk about the phone stuff and then another thing happens every other time. And I was standing right next to Luke. Like Luke and I opened brunch yesterday and closed together. So we found ourselves at the computer together many times, but standing there one time and the phone rings, pick it up, blah, blah, blah. And they go, hey, what's the wait time for 4? I mean, we're like mid brunch right now, mid brunch,
right?
Rush, Father's Day. What's the wait time for 4? And I'm starting to go, well, I'm not really sure that I would be able to quote you a wait time until you're here. We're fully booked on reservations. And she cuts me off before I could even say, let me put you on hold and get you up front. She cuts me off. She goes, you don't know?
Well,
just like that. Just like that. And I said, yeah, you know what? I don't know.
Click.
I don't know how long the wait time is. We're fully booked. It's a holiday until you get here. All right?
Yeah.
I didn't say it. Management, I did not say that, okay? Management,
Yeah.
I did not treat it like that. So I was like, I said, no, actually, unfortunately, I won't know kind of what wait time is until you're here in the building. Because if you're 10 minutes away, guess what can happen in 10 minutes on holiday? Anything. I've learned my lesson a long time ago. I can't say, yeah, sure, 10 minutes.
Walk
and
on
then
in.
You
And then a
get
manager's
here,
coming looking at you.
I'm never doing that again. That
Never.
happened on Mother's Day. I had to deal with a situation where somebody in the building earlier in the day told somebody,
come on in,
we'll take care of it. And then they did, and we didn't have anything. And she came to me first. She was like, did you tell someone this morning while we were opening that we could? I said, absolutely
Not
freaking
me.
not.
Not me.
Not me.
No.
Never. Yeah. No, I don't know. Okay.
Not
it was
at
just
all.
her. It was her tude.
Yeah.
You don't
know. I'd be like, well, actually, I'm not a hostess.
Actually, I'm just a dumb server. I'm just a stupid
just
server.
a fucking server.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I just work here.
Man,
You
I
should have
just work
said
here.
that.
I
Ma'am,
just work here. I'll put you on hold.
Click. Dial tone.
Click. Bye.
I had this table, and they must have been the slowest rolling table I'd ever waited on. I think by the time they were like one of my first tables around like 4:30 or 5, they were my last table.
Well, gosh.
Last table. Just a couple. It had to be a husband and a wife. And they got their drinks. And then they got their drinks. And he literally goes, we're slow rollers. And I'm like,
briefs you.
wonderful. Great. No. That was a lie. They were not there for my first table. No, because they got there. I remember looking at how long the table had been open, and it was 37 minutes. And by this time, it'd probably been like 8:05. So whatever 37 minutes was prior to that.
Prior to 8:05?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know how to do math or time.
37 minutes, 8:05.
I believe that's 7:28.
15 or something. Okay, 7:28.
We said it at the same time. 7:28.
I'm watching.
7:28.
7:28. There was a tie. Okay, so by this point, I asked the closing manager, I'm like, hey, are we down to closers yet? Because I have
you just caught me biting my fingernail, by the way.
Don't do that.
I thought you were swapping the camera back. Go ahead, by this time.
So by this time, I'm like, okay, surely we're going to be cut to closers soon, blah, blah, blah. We did not be cut to closers. So I ended up getting their whole order. And by this time, I'm like, whatever, I still have side work to do.
Sure.
They're eating. They did get an appetizer, probably 30 minutes until they gave me their dinner order. So now dinner's finally hitting.
That is a slow roll.
And I'm like, sure. And they each got a couple more cocktails. She had another glass of wine. And so by dessert, I'm like, surely they've been here long enough. They don't want to fucking stay for dessert. Now we're closed. It's like 9:10 at this point. And well, at 9 o'clock, I go and drop the dessert cart over. And I'm like, any dessert? And the closing manager comes back. I'm like over there doing silver. He's like, hey, is your table going to get dessert? And I was like, I was going to leave them alone because they're not rolling like that. Like they're going really slow. And I literally go over there and I'm like, fuck, I have to ask these people. And I'm like, do you care for any dessert? And she goes, we haven't even looked at it yet. And I was like, okay, well, our kitchen's closing.
I'm going to need you to take a peek.
So, yeah, if you just want to skim it real fast, put your glasses on, look at it real quick.
Please.
And they ended up not getting it, but they did sit there for another fucking 40 minutes.
Of course they did.
Yep.
Of course
After
they did.
I said, yep, kitchen's closing. So, but like, obviously we can get you whatever you want. I just have to put this in now. Like, have some fucking respect for, like, the kitchen staff,
Literally.
us, like...
Dude,
what the
I
fuck?
guarantee you, even in their mind, too, they're thinking like, oh, we can skip
It's fine.
dessert and that'll help her. That'll help the kitchen.
Yeah.
No, get up and leave.
I gotta wait for you to leave to clean my table.
Or at least,
I think I did pass it off. I ended up doing a closer's table, but still, you feel bad when because you're like, damn, you have no idea how long those people are going to be there for.
Nope. Yeah.
And then it's the closer's problem.
Yeah.
But
Dude,
yeah.
end of the night, literally Father's Day. Table walked in 8:30ish, I want to say, which again, 30 minutes before close, no problem. At
Not
the
terrible.
end of a long double, you're like,
Horrible. Can people stop coming in? Like, damn, I'm taking another table.
one more, we can do this. And they ended up staying well past 10 o'clock. And I heard them at one point saying like, they ordered another round of something. It might have been, I think. And then I heard the lady go, you can go ahead and bring us the check and we'll close out because I know you're trying to close up.
Oh, good.
And in her
Thank
mind,
you.
I know she wasn't planning on
wasn't
getting up.
moving.
She thought the act of closing the checkout.
Sure, that does help. Yes,
It does
'cause we
help,
can
but-
run our checkout.
I can't do anything really until you leave the building as far as
Right.
going home.
As far as
Yeah.
get the fuck out, go hang out somewhere else.
Yeah. Is that all you
That
had?
was it.
All right. Well, here are this since Friday morning, all three of these things, my tables.
Okay.
3 things you love to hear as a server. Okay.
me.
First one, this is brunch. First one, on the greet, we're going to drink a lot of coffee.
I had that on my last party yesterday. She goes, "We're gonna run you." Fucking
We're
great.
gonna run you.
We're gonna run you.
Cool.
Great. Oh, okay.
I'll
that
lace my
actually
shoes
just
up.
another story just came from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, that way, like that at the beginning, your section's full, you're slammed, and our coffee mugs, they're not as big as
No,
these.
no,
okay?
they're
they're tiny.
6 ounces, maybe.
Also, shameless promo. Waiting Tables Coffee. Waiting Tables Podcast Coffee mug.
Merch
They're
available coming
tiny.
soon.
Merch available for sure soon. They're tiny. So it's like,
Yeah.
if you're telling me we're going to drink a lot of coffee, I'm like, God bless. I'm going to be
Shit.
back and forth with
Yep.
this pot
Absolutely.
100 times. What was the story that made you think of?
So that same party who said we're gonna run you did in fact run me. They needed everything and anything.
Absolutely.
But then when I came to get the actual order, they were like, "Oh yeah, we know little Joshua's order. He's just in the bathroom." They didn't know Joshua's order.
The narrator. They did not
They did
know
not
Joshua's
know his
order.
And they were between 2 things. And then the mom like pops her head up and she's like, "He's talking to an adult and a server. And who's this adult?" And so she like fucking runs. I mean, this kid's like 10, 12 maybe, but he is talking to a random adult by the bathroom.
Okay.
But like one of our servers was over there too. So I was like, well,
It's
nothing
okay, as long
crazy's
as,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Yeah. Like someone's seeing something.
Yeah.
Besides that was fine. The check. One, they split the check 3 ways. These 2 ladies pay, and then like what the mom assumed, like the grandma paid. Grandma, gratuity on the check already.
Mm-hmm.
Stamp to make sure they know. Grandma left me $12 over.
Sweet.
Thank you, Grandma.
Thanks, G.
These 2 biddies, 0, but Grandma left. These 2 fucking bitches crossed out the $12 on her
What?
check. Crossed out the $12 on her check and just put it as whatever. And I was like, fuck, I should have picked that, like, to all the servers. Pick up your checks before people leave.
That's got to be some sort of illegal, right?
Has to be.
Like that's
I don't
a legal
know.
document that someone else signed for their
Right.
credit card.
And like, maybe if it was like her mom and she was like, oh, she just didn't see that the gratuity was already included, but like big red stamp. If you can read English, you could read the stamp.
Yeah.
But I was
That's-
like, I
dude.
picked it up and I was like, these bitches.
These bitches can't
these
let me
bitches.
have $12 extra
$12 for
In-
after saying you're gonna run me and then not leave me anything over.
in this financial climate.
Fuck you. in this economy,
In this, Jesus, you can't let me have it.
I'm never gonna financially recover.
God, I will never financially recover from this.
Oh yeah, I
that's
forgot. I forgot
fantastic.
that happened. Now I'm mad again.
So number 2 was, again, on the greet, we're going to be here a while.
Great.
That's almost up there
Fantastic.
with we're going to run
That's
you.
yeah. We're gonna run you like I'm a dog.
You're set.
What you want to lead? We're gonna run you.
We're going to run you. We're going to run you through this course.
We're gonna break you, lady.
You will win the puppy bowl. Like you're setting the tone. And mind you, the funny part, this was Friday morning. So I'm going in, I'm fresh. I'm like rested. I'm like, this is going to be a great day. It was a great
Yeah.
day, but I'm like,
Oh,
early.
you said you crushed.
I did crush in the end, but first table of the day. And I'm like ready to like just slaughter. And they're
Yep.
like, just so you know, we're friends catching up, haven't seen each other in like 10 years. We're going to be here for a while. And I was like, okay.
Why don't you just go to somebody's house and do that?
Or a coffee shop or somebody's
Somewhere where
house.
you're not taking a table up from a server.
And so I'm joking with Luke around the corner. I'm like, dude, this means because they're not drinking.
No,
It was 3 waters.
Yeah.
I was like, at least one of them's getting a salad. Here's what the check's probably going to be. Here's the
I'm
20.
gonna make $8 off of this.
Here's 20% on this table over 4 hours is less than $2 an hour. And it's like, we're just goofing about that.
Yeah.
come back around, and they obviously, I'm not trying to rush them.
No,
I'm not stopping and being like, you ready to order? You ready to order?
No.
I'm like, I get the
'Cause
picture.
if they say that, then you can't rush them even if you wanted to.
Correct.
And then you're just going to get mad that you can't do that.
But funniest part about this was I do, obviously I got to make sure I'm walking by. So if they're ready, they flag me down. And I would say about every 20 minutes after they told me they were in no rush, I would swing back through to fill some water.
Nope,
just so
checking.
everything okay.
Yep.
And at one point, one of the ladies makes it a point to go, don't worry, we're going to compensate you.
Oh.
Which immediately, well, it depends. Like she didn't say it like rudely. She was like, she was kind of like,
don't worry,
I know
we
we're
gotcha.
not, we're going to be a while. I know we're going to compensate you.
Okay.
Which can be a red flag because like
to me, she said that was, I don't know, maybe she was like, oh, he's coming to the table too much. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I think they were more or less trying to like let me know that they were still going to be here for a while, but that I would make
you were
money.
taken care of.
And in my experience, when someone says they're going to compensate you, I'm buckling up for a normal tip.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe $1 extra.
Thankfully, this was not the case. They were there a total of 4 hours, which was almost
The whole shift.
entirety of the lunch shift.
Yes.
They paid separately.
Okay.
The funniest part was the complete stiff entire
Complete
time.
goose egg.
No, I actually, so 2 of the 3 of them
Okay.
hooked it up.
Love it.
Hooked it up well.
Hooked it up.
The funniest part was that the lady who had been identified by her other 2 friends as the one that comes here often was the one who just left me a regular ass 3 on
Hell yeah.
20. And I was like, or I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
it was like 15 or
something low
20%
than
of a
that,
load
yeah.
check. And I just, the other 2
Like hooked it
hooked
up.
it up.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Made it worth the time.
Right.
And I thought it was hilarious that the one person who they were like, well, you come here all the time. So and so,
Yeah.
like looking for guidance on the menu. I had picked that up. And then at the end of it, I was like, she was the one that tipped the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that tracks for our
well,
fucking
come on,
clientele.
man,
But yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
wonder
like,
if they know, like if her friends know that she is a shitty tipper and that's why they hooked it up so
Maybe.
good. Yeah.
I mean, because at a certain point,
They're
know.
like, we haven't seen Shelly in 20 years. I bet she still tips
I
like
bet
shit.
she still tips like shit. They were ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the number three from the weekend that you love to hear as a server is so I have this table. It's clearly mom and dad waiting on their son and daughter
Okay.
to join them. They were older, so I'm expecting people around my age. And at a certain point, they let me know that something was going on, like the child, and they were going to be a little bit behind. So they were going to go ahead and order their food for the son and daughter
For who are not there.
on their way who were not there. And I said, great, no problem.
Yeah.
And as the father is ordering for the other 2 of them, he makes it a point to stop me. He goes, oh, and just so you know, my son's a real big complainer.
Seems like your problem, buddy.
And I was like, well, I can't hear that enough.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Your server will be right over.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Swap this out really
This
quick.
is not where I parked my car.
First of all, do we know how old the son is? He's like 40.
Yeah, he was up in his age.
Was he?
Yeah, I mean, he was about my age.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dead serious.
Okay, I thought a child was going to come in.
No. I'm talking like the parents were in their late 60s, 70s. So
Oh,
I'm expecting,
wow.
I'm already understanding he's in my
I was
age group.
expecting 12 to
No,
13
no.
Yeah,
maybe.
he's like, yeah, sorry, I failed to raise my son.
Literally, yeah,
He's a
I
fucking
failed to
douchebag.
hit him as a child and now he's a dick.
It's like he's ordering a steak and eggs for his son, and we're talking about temperature, and that's when he goes, my son's a complainer, and he goes into last
Sounds like
night.
a bitch to me.
He goes, last night we were at this steakhouse such and such, and his Wagyu filet was underdone, and I was like, okay, how's this my problem? I mean, you just love to hear that, no pretense, and I'm
My
like,
son is a
I'm
complainer.
like, God bless. And so yeah.
Yeah,
The thought
that's
crossed
just
my mind
parenting.
of just like, you know what? This isn't where I parked my car. Let me actually go find.
Actually, you know what? I just clocked out.
You know what? Okay. Yeah. We'll get you
Yeah.
taken care of. So yeah, love to hear that. Can't wait to see what happens next. Yeah.
Did anything happen? Did he complain?
No,
Okay.
no, because I made sure I was like, well, I went through the I was
Yeah.
like, how does he like his steak? Okay. The steak that comes on this is not a normal big filet. It's like,
Couple little pieces.
I figured it out. I went the extra step and it was fine. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
No complaining for the complainer.
No, I mean, I felt good about it, but when someone hits you with that, you're like, great.
Like, first of all, why do you put up with this?
Yeah, why do you put up with that? Also, like,
Does he hate you at home?
Or you blink twice if you need
Yes,
help.
assistance.
You shouldn't just be hitting random servers with that,
No, that's terrible.
Yeah, because then I'm thinking in reverse, like maybe there's another dynamic here. His son seemed perfectly pleasant. I'm like, what?
He's got the problem.
Yeah, maybe he's the problem. Anyway, no comms. All fine.
That's
Everything's
great.
good. Yeah.
I had a couple comes.
Did you? I only had one yesterday, and it was a guy. I went to greet him, and he just goes, mimosas. I swear he said mimosas.
Yeah.
And then the wife.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and I found out he was his wife goes, actually, I'm going to have a Bellini. Yeah. And I went, great. So I went and rang a mimosa and a Bellini, and they hit the table.
Yeah.
And then turns out he had just was mimosa to his wife, but he was looking at me.
He did
Yeah,
he did the thing where he
was
was like, take the same thing.
The only blemish.
Yeah. But I had mine. I only had one yesterday, but it was a to-go.
Mm-hmm.
And I heard crab salad, which I was like, okay, weird.
Okay.
Weird and random, but like, okay. But then the lady called back and she's like, yeah, I never got my Cobb salad.
Strange.
Like, that's weird. I was like, because you ordered a crab salad.
That's interesting because there's a crab salad in my bag, but I don't have a Cobb salad.
Paul goes, yeah, that's real weird. 4 letters. They both start with C.
And they both end with B?
Yeah, literally. And I was like, oh, fuck, maybe she did say Cobb.
Like, now that I'm thinking about it,
now that you've put it like that, I think I heard wrong.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Because I got back on my thing and I was like, she never even ordered a Cobb salad. Like, what?
I swear to God, I have it written down right here.
I wrote everything she said down.
Yeah, that's great. Mm-hmm. Well, that's all I had from the week. We got a little bit of a quicker one here, and for a reason. So a couple orders of official business at the end of the episode here. Looking forward to next week. We've got our first guest of the year coming on. Very solid interview with a new friend that we would love you all to check out next week.
Shout out to Vince.
Shout out to Vince. Great time we had with him. And it's a really solid episode. So that's coming up. We we'll shout out the fact that we are a full video podcast now. Apple Podcasts, YouTube. Now that we're at the end of the episode, as soon as you finish this, head over to YouTube, find us, Waiting Tables Podcast, subscribe, check out our full video. We think it looks really great. And, if you want to see what I look like after a 16 and a half hour double, here's your chance. I don't know. Feel a little sleepy, but here we are. So subscribe, check us out there. As mentioned last week, our friend, I think it was Carrie, who had reached out asking for a downloadable, shareable QR code that exists. And you can find it on our story as soon as this episode comes out tomorrow. You can screenshot it. I'll make sure that it lives in the highlights, that it is somewhere you can find. So if you were somebody who is interested in like being at a restaurant, your server's great, or your bartender's great, drop it on them, QR code, check the show out. We also want to make sure that you know that anytime you feel like you want to just hit us up and say, this crazy thing happened at work, hit us up. Instagram, TikTok, we have an email, anywhere that you want to like send us a story and it's a chance to be on the show. We love hearing from you. I think that is, the other thing, we're both headed out of town.
Bye. Vacation.
So over the course of the next couple weeks, we're both going to be out of town. I'm going to Indianapolis, and you are going to
back to Connecticut,
back to CT. So in a couple weeks, I feel like we're going to have a couple pretty cool stories.
I can't wait.
Yeah. No promises. There's a couple things that I have my eye on in Indy that I might do that are in relation to the show.
Okay.
We'll find out. Okay. So if you're listening and you have any recommendations for Indianapolis or CT, hit us up. We'd love to hear from you. Well, not for you. Sorry.
Do not hit me up with any CT recommendations.
How dare I? You're going back to the homeland. Sorry.
Yeah, I know where
Forgive
to go.
me. That was a faux pas on my point. You know where you're going.
Yeah.
Even though I've been to Indy many times, I love hearing if like I should not miss something.
New things. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
You're
I'm going for July 4th. So if anyone has good secret firework locations,
okay, that's a good one.
Send them.
Okay. Are you someone that buys fireworks at all?
No.
And
I'm no. I would participate. I would be like a spectator in that. If people wanted to buy fireworks, I would watch them set them off.
Okay.
I'm not detonating fireworks.
No. Okay.
No.
I mean, I'm usually of that. I would rather sit
I'll
back
hold
and
my
watch.
sparkler.
I was going to say Brooke would definitely hold a sparkler though.
Yeah.
Sparkler.
Point it
I've
away
written
from
my
your
name in
face, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this
in
is
the mouth.
your nice. This is your yearly reminder that since we may not see it until after the 4th, that no one cares about your firework videos on your phone. No one wants
And
to
I
see
take them every fucking year.
And I do
Take
too.
them every year.
Every year. That's one of my
Post 'em every
one
year.
of my favorite memes of all time. Is like, this is your reminder that absolutely no one cares about the firework videos on your phone
At all.
And every year I'm like, oh man, that's
Like,
beautiful.
this was such a good one.
This is such a good one,
When they
yeah.
do like the fall. Ugh,
Yeah.
so good.
All right. Well, so it's always great. We always love hanging out with you guys. Be sure to tune in next week for Vince's episode. Check us out. We will wrap it up there. Give a big giant shout out to Phoenix Studios, Nashville, Tennessee, Mr. Seageralls. I'll be the sparkler in your mouth if you want. Anytime. That came at the very end there. Yeah.
Catch us on Instagram and now YouTube. Waiting Tables Podcast. Like, review, subscribe anywhere you listen.
And patreon.com/waitingtables. A whole bunch of bonus content over there. Great way to support the show. Check us out. And the best way to support the show is to tell someone you know in the industry how much fun we're having. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Bye.